True Red Horror Files, Episode 18, Robert Hansen, the Butcher Baker. Good evening. Welcome to Red Frequency TV, where the signal is weak, but the stories are real. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, women were disappearing from Anchorage, Alaska. At first, there didn't seem to be a connection. Some women simply vanished. Others were eventually found dead in remote areas. Then investigators began looking at one man. His name was Robert Hansen. On the surface, Hansen looked completely ordinary. He was a husband, a father, and a baker who owned a business in Anchorage. But behind that ordinary life was a horrifying secret. Hansen targeted women around Anchorage, including women who were vulnerable and living difficult lives. He would sometimes offer them rides or convince them to go with him. Then he would take them far away from the city. Some victims were taken into the Alaskan wilderness by plane, and according to investigators, Hansen would release them and hunt them. Imagine being stranded in one of the most isolated places on Earth, knowing that the person who brought you there was coming after you. For years, the disappearances continued. Then, in 1983, one woman escaped. Her name was Cindy Paulson. Paulson survived an attack by Hansen and managed to get away. She went to police and told investigators what had happened. Her testimony gave detectives a crucial break. Investigators began digging into Hansen's background and searching his property. They uncovered evidence connecting him to multiple missing women. The investigation revealed a much larger pattern than anyone initially suspected. Hansen eventually confessed to killing 17 women. Authorities believed there could have been additional victims. In 1984, Hansen pleaded guilty to 4 murders and received a sentence totaling hundreds of years, plus life imprisonment. But catching Hansen didn't end the mystery. Some of his victims remained unidentified for decades. One woman became known only as Horseshoe Harriet after her remains were discovered near Horseshoe Lake. For years, nobody knew her real name. Then in 2021, investigators finally identified her as Robin Pelkey. She was only 19 years old when she disappeared. After nearly 4 decades, her family finally had an answer. Robert Hansen died in prison in 2014, but the most important part of this